Hello! Just me tonight. No Sam. And as a result, we actually start the stream on time. Hello! How y'all doing? Of course I don't have anyone here to help audio test and everything else. Is Samuel safe? Is Samuel alright? He's okay. He just wants to take a break. I want to take a break too, except, you know, I gotta be here to actually do the stream. No Sam, I'm gonna morb. Or I'm pretty sure you typed, I'm going to M00000000000000 herb. It sounds terrible. Hey, I hope Sam's doing alright. Sam's doing fine. Sam's doing perfectly fine. Nobody's asking how I'm doing. I'm the one who still has to be here. I'm the one who's still putting in the effort, and I'm gonna ask me. I'm fucking knackered. Not that anyone asked. I want to sleep. I'm hungover. I'm tired. I'm sick of your shit. And you, of course, you. Thank you. How are you all doing? Now that the royal plant is out of the stream, we can finally discuss separatist conspiracies. Yeah. Speaking of separatist conspiracies, what are we actually doing in game? Quick remind. Because I've been looking online. You know, I don't care about spoilers, because I have played this game enough. Drink coffee. I already did, it didn't help. I've played this game, so I don't care too much about spoilers. So, I'm just trying to remind myself, like, how many fucking quests there are. And what I actually have to do. Like, what is the bare minimum? Right. We could probably just get on with this next. Hold on. Speak with Corporal Vale about the state of the hinterlands. So we must have gotten a few quests, right? Hinterlands, here we go. Establish camps around the hinterlands. We've done 2 of 6, okay. That's not one of them. That's not. This might be. Dispense with the bandits on the East Road. I think these are all kind of optional. These were just quests that it was giving us as ways of getting enough power that we actually needed to do what really matters. So, okay. I guess for now we can just mill about and then head back to base as soon as we can. You haven't talked to me about guest hosting? How many times, Steven? Sam messaged me 2 minutes before stream was going to start to say I won't be joining. Would you like to join? Well, I mean, yeah, I didn't exactly have much opportunity to plan anything. Mix Mountain Dew, Iron Brew, coffee, and Pepsi. It'll taste like battery acid, but it'll wake you up. True. And yeah, I'm wearing your t-shirt, Uni. It's, it was my, it is too damn hot, and I'm too sleepy for this shit t-shirt. So, shit, how do you actually fight again? There we go. I forgot how to combat. Ooh, but here's the bigger question. Can I equip some daggers? No weapon of this type. Fuck. Can I equip anything? Warrior only. You fucking bigot. Alright, we need to get some daggers at some point. No problem, I can do. Okay. Oh, bollocks. Oh, bollocks. This wolf has glowy green eyes. That's worrying. How do you come? I forgot all the controls. I forget that abilities are a thing. Let me know when you're ready, Oda, and I'll minimize game and get you on Discord.
No normal wolf would fight with such determination.
The breach may have driven them mad. Or perhaps a demon took command of the pack.
Oh dear. I forgot you made your character have the chin of Robert Zdar. He's a beautifully handsome lad. Alright, you guys can just enjoy that face while we get set up. Oakley dokley.
Do you hear me, Stephen?
Hello, I can hear you. And I trust everyone in chat can hear you. I'll just quickly check, actually. Give me a test.
Hello, Stephen, and everyone else.
Yeah, you're coming
Good
through.
chat.
Coming through wonderfully. How are you doing?
That's good. I'm doing okay for the moment.
Yeah.
Just chilling. Got my little nap, so that's good.
Getting your old lady naps. That's fine. You need it. But it... damn it, I keep forgetting. What the fuck is Y? Triangle? Oh, I hate Xbox.
Yes.
Hey.
Shouldn't say that when I'm here.
Have you been playing more of this, by the way? You were playing some last week. But I don't know if you've continued.
No, I haven't played more since I can't really do anything at the moment. So no,
You know,
haven't been playing. I just tried, but it doesn't work.
It's just
I can play for like 10 minutes.
it's difficult, yeah. I don't know if
Yeah,
you want to explain your situation or not.
No, I can explain. Starting, it was start of May when I got like edema in my hands and feet, and it's gotten progressively worse over the time. Have muscle aches, and I can't work properly. I sleep bad. I can't sit and hold the controller for longer than 10 minutes, and then I have to stop because my hands falls to sleep. So yeah.
Oh crap! Leave me alone. So what have you been doing other than napping? And watching Lily's streams. There we go.
Yeah, talking a lot to Lily on Twitter, sharing some stuff. Not much else. I try to be a bit active, try to walk, and just not sit still too long.
Yeah.
So, yeah. It's not that much, just enjoying the sunshine and summer.
Yeah, same. I was out. We have what we call a Forfar Fest here. It sounds sad as fuck. All of the boomers go out to the pubs and there's live music and karaoke and all sorts. All like the local bands and everything are out performing. It's really just an excuse for everyone to, you know, dress up a little and
get drunk.
Get drunk, exactly. How? I get a little confused with this. Like sometimes teammates heal themselves, sometimes they don't. How much do I need to micromanage these fuckers?
You can micromanage pretty much everything because you have the tactic slots.
But I don't remember the fucking controls. I had to pause the game.
Oh, but that's a bit late now. Just kill the goddamn guy. But you should have chosen the daggers.
Yes. Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
Yeah.
I can't deal with the guy with the shield. Come on. Sneak around him. Take a hit! For the love of Pete.
No, you don't do that much damage.
I really don't.
There you go.
Where? I don't understand where my... Oh, here it is. Here it is. I'm trying to find where on the screen the actual healing items are. It's a separate, separate window.
Yeah, that's a bit annoying that you can't just pause like main menu. You have to go into that wheel.
Oh, he's dead. I did a flip. Hello, Oda. Hope you're doing well today, says Marvel Fan. So a
Oh, thank you,
countrywide
Morgan.
party. No, it wasn't. It wasn't a countrywide party. It was a townwide party.
Quote of the day. Just killed the goddamn guy. Neil Stone. Thank you.
It was just me town here. Overall.
Oh,
Drink
the
that.
Hans Wars. The Norge disciplinarian is here. Sounds like we're not allowed to morb anymore. No, we can morb. That's okay. Morb all you want.
No,
the Hans.
you're not
No
allowed
one
to.
even cares anymore. No, he's not. No one cares anymore.
Nobody cares. Your morbing days are over.
It was fun
get
for the
the
one
answers.
stream.
For the one stream. I don't even know if I'm... Because one of these days I'm going to have to make a stream highlights for that video, but it's not going to be fucking funny anymore when it
yeah.
eventually gets made, so what's the point? You know?
No.
Ah, jeez. Maybe I'll wait till like 2025 when morbing unironically comes back again, or ironically comes back, and then
Oh.
when Morbius 2 eventually gets announced. God,
I
hope
haven't
not.
even seen the movie.
Nobody
but
has.
I liked Morbius in the but I liked Morbius like a villain in the 90s Spider-Man animated series. But that's a long time ago
Mm-hmm.
when he was cool. You faithless fool, Stephen. Morbin will never go out of season. The Hans Wars.
Oh, we'll see. I think you're one of the last faithful
Morbius
Hans.
for the rest of our lives. No, HD
Well,
Beard
apparently
is,
HD is as well.
hanging on.
Okay.
Morbius for the rest of our lives.
Morbius has a few hangers on. Gross. Ugh. Don't know if Sam will ever make an appearance popping into chat, but I imagine he's probably just face down in a pillow, sleeping, or something.
Okay.
What? Right, what are we doing then? So we could just... Maybe we should just return to... What you call it?
Go to your journal. You can. There's so many small things to do here. You're gonna get crazy if you're gonna get doing them all.
Yeah, some of these were what I was asked
You
to do
have
by
some-
this Corporal Vale or whatever his name was, but it doesn't seem like they're actually mandatory.
It's so many small. No, the fade rifts are mandatory. If you want to go up
100%.
in power and move over, yeah, like or not 100%, but you should at least take them out. But you can't take out everyone in this area right now because you don't have the power to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I did that. I went all over one map, tried to do everything, and I found out that I was a bit weak for it.
How do I... Is there fast travel? Maybe not. Oh, we have a horse now, don't we? How do we... Oh, you're right there. You were right there all along. Sony keeps anti-heroing all of Spidey's villains, and I hate it. True. Yeah, let's go deal with these bandits for one. We'll do a couple things before heading off to France. Deal with the Frenchies.
Yeah, because in this game, like the main quest or the main quest line is so wide. There's so many small tasks you also need to do to progress.
I was saying to you the other week that I'll go on the wiki and I'll make a little list of all the quests I need to do to sort of optimize. Yeah, to optimize my playstyle. But I went onto the wiki, and the number of actual quests in this one map, it was just an endless fucking scree, and it's like it didn't really tell you which ones were mandatory and which ones were quests and which ones weren't. Hey, Lily. So it ended up not being helpful at all.
You didn't know there were... What? HD, that's one of the first quests you get in this game. You need to go to talk to the horse master and you get a horse.
HD, I walked everywhere. No wonder it knackered me out. Well, now you know. And as we said last
There's
week,
a dark evil coming in. It's the damn French.
you get a whole bunch of horsey type things. I had some weird. I think it was somebody said it earlier. A draconic something.
Yeah, it's the
Some dragon horse
I
thing.
Sent you.
Oh, and then
What
there was
about
the warnog. The warnog. I like that.
It looks like a big hippo with horns.
Also, just for curiosity's sake, I did check where on the map there is an actual legit dragon. So maybe tonight, since it is in the thumbnail, we're probably gonna go get our ass kicked by this massively over-leveled legendary tier enemy. So why not? Let's just show you what it looked like.
I don't even remember if I took down the dragon when I played.
I definitely did not do it first time. Get off the horse. There we go. Now, where's my team?
HD Bear didn't know there was a map in Mass Effect first time through. My ass ain't dumb, but sometimes I can be a right dumbass.
We need to top up. Bollocks. Okay, there is our camp. Okay, no, we're going to fast travel quickly. I forget that you need to go back to camp to top up on your potions.
Yeah, that's annoying. You can't make him on the go.
Stephen, you cannot beat the dragon yet, although hey, it might fix your face. Oh no, I had no illusions about actually beating the dragon. I just wanted to show you guys what it looked like, basically. Because I remember the dragon fights being quite impressive in this. A lot more so than
dragons
the
are
last
massive
games.
bullet sponges.
Oh yeah, massive bullet sponges.
Yes, but do you know where in the world is Carmen San Diego?
I mean,
have you
currently
watched everything with me, right?
at this moment, I don't know where she is, but I don't know. I'll ask around. Dragons are massive bullet sponges. I beat the Thunder Dragon in Orlais during my playthrough. I remember getting real fucking stuck on some of them. Give us a combat roll, and they'll feel like a fairer fight, because it's like the MMO thing. It's just how much damage can you deal versus how much damage can you take, including all of your healing potions. Because after a certain point, there's just the math does not add up. It doesn't matter what you're like, how much you optimize, how much you activate the right ability at the right time. You're just not going to win. I don't like that kind of gameplay too much. It's like the opposite of the Dark Souls thing. You can beat Dark Souls at level 1. It'll be a hell, but it'll be possible. It's a pretty common thing. People do it all the time. But it just doesn't work in a game like this. By the way, actually, I should bring this up to everyone. We will not be streaming next week. Either Sunday or Monday. Because Sam will, by that point, be here in Scotland. So instead of streaming, we will be we will be producing actual content. So hopefully, 1 or perhaps 2 movie reviews while he's here.
That'll be fun.
Yeah. Oh, the horse doesn't just disappear. Does the horse fight? Is it like a Skyrim horse? Does it just kick the shit out of everything?
No, I don't think so. I think it runs away or just disappears.
Coward! Fine, whatever.
Oh, there you go. It disappeared.
Yeah, and no mounted combat, I take it. Which I'm actually fine with, because to be honest, I hate mounted combat in every game I've tried it in. And by that I mean
I don't think
the
so
2
at
games. Skyrim and Elden Ring. That's the only games I can think of where I've played actual horseback combat in.
Zelda, Ocarina of Time.
Okay, not played. Oh, an unsigned letter on a bandit body. We don't need any heroes on this operation. We're being paid to keep things quiet and keep trade away from this east road. When reasonable, allow targets to flee and spread word of the danger of the area. When such is unreasonable, kill all targets regardless of colours flown. Right. So they're being paid to make this area unsafe? Well, that's not very nice.
Sure, why not? They're bandits. Bandits, mercenaries.
Yeah. I mean, if they were just bandits, they
whatever
would just
moves.
be... They would just be killing and robbing, but they have an agenda here. The patrol pattern is non-negotiable. Upon any encounter resulting in injuries, mark, trail, and withdraw to the villa. We must remain in fighting condition to apply appropriate force and keep refugees clear from the area. Huh.
Yeah, there's a big villa or big, like, castle in these woods somewhere.
Right, let's go find it then, I guess.
I think the Carta is... I think it's
Oh,
no. No, it's not the Carta. No, it's not the Carta. No, it's not the Carta. There's
Sick
another
of the
place
Carta.
where you find Blackwell. Blackwall. Where you find Blackwall.
Yeah, at least Sam isn't here to hear about the bloody Carta again. He was hating the Carta. Sick of the little dwarf bastards.
No, they're bandits or something.
You disintegrated the horse with bad vibes. I did not.
Epona was top horse here. Yeah, she was. Hey, Godzilla.
Woo. Hey, Godzilla. Sneak attack.
Terrorism? Oh no, don't bring up the terrorism, Mayray.
Ah!
I've had enough of that.
You've had enough of terrorism. What?
Oh, you didn't hear? You haven't heard the news that happened in Norway?
Oh, wait. I caught... to be honest, actually, again, last night at the pub, I saw something on the news, but it was muted and the subtitles were off, so I didn't actually get the story. But I saw that something had happened.
Night to Saturday, there was Pride
Bollocks.
celebrations in Oslo. Yeah. And a dude that's known inside a terrorist cell or whatever picked up a gun, shot 2 people dead, and injured another 20 outside a homophile pub in Norway called London, where I've been plenty of times with my friends. So yeah, this is nice.
Yeah, that is not.
No.
Bollocks.
So usually there is a pride parade on Saturday. The cops told them not to do it because
Safety
of
concerns, security concerns.
Yeah, but there was an impromptu, spontaneous pride thing. People just rushed out into the streets to celebrate and to memorialize the ones that died and the ones that got injured. So yeah.
Dragon.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, maybe I did take the dragon.
As HD says, needless to say, it's been a horrible week.
Yeah.
Since we're already on a downer, to my American viewers, I'm sorry, and your casual reminder that conservatives hate you, and will see us all dead if they can.
I agree. Sorry.
The
thing I'm most sorry for, it's one senator, I think, in the States. That's from Norway. She left Norway in the 80s, and now she's pro-abortion law.
As in pro the striking down of Roe v. Wade.
Pro the... Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so she's in favour of what's happened.
And
Alright, well, fuck them.
Yes. Yeah. I was so proud. I was so proud when I read it. I was just, no, god damn it.
Guys?
Oh, Nug.
Guys, are we gonna not fight the dragon? I mean, I don't know. We were able to kill a couple.
Did you see the Nug, Steven?
I did, I think, but I was concerned about my teammates being in combat. Nah, fuck it. Let's go. Let's. We're going to fight and we're going to die, but let's just get it over with. So we're already punching above our weight with these dragonlings here. They're level 12. We are level insta-killed. Who's next? Cassandra, you're now
You're a level insta-killed.
MVP. Okay, Varric, you're now team leader. Solus, you're now team leader. Anyway, we never got to see much of the actual big dragon there. They were just airstriking us, but you get the point. You get the point. Knock. Knock, knock,
Yeah.
knock, 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 knock. Ooh, let's catch it.
You can kill it for resources.
What? No. Look at it.
Yeah,
This is
you
actually,
can.
actually, this is the first Nug we've seen on stream, haven't we? Because I forgot to do the Liliana quest in the first game.
Yep.
Ooh, look at it. It's a little pig bunny.
You can see that the Warnug. Yeah, you can see that the Warnug, it has the same face, but it's just blown up out of proportion.
Ooh. Ooh. Okay, it's nice. The whole overturning of Roe v. Wade is an assault on women, the underclass, and is an infringement on religious rights too. That is true. There's this Jewish law and all sorts of other things which defends and gives women the right to an abortion, but the Christian fundies are like, nope, because we take priority over the rest of you fuckers. Yeah. I had many angry thoughts the day when it happened, and I was typing up lots of things to possibly say on Twitter, but in the end I opted not to. But yeah.
I'm so glad I live here. We
It's
don't
a
have
cruel act by
that
those seeking minority rule.
religious views. Yeah, we don't have those religious views here. Sure, we have some parties that are more extreme, but still, we have the right to abortion. So,
I mean, at the end of the day, how much this actually is even religious, I find very questionable. The thing I would say to anyone who is so, like, vehemently anti-choice, I kind of refuse to call them pro-life, because frankly, they hate life. These anti-choice people who are like, you know, life begins at conception. Sorry, we're going to go on a bit of a rant here, but it needs to be fucking said. Life begins at conception, or life begins at that, or fetuses are life, or whatever. Just give the hypothetical scenario. Burning building. You can only save one. There's a newborn baby in a crib, or there's a fetus in a jar. Hypothetical, so it can work. Let's assume the fetus is, you know, being powered by like a Saiyan fucking birthing pod or something, some sci-fi nonsense. It's in a jar. It's just gestating away. All right, you can only save one. Which one do you go for? If these people stand by their fucking convictions, it should be an impossible choice, because both are equally fucking, are equally a living human being, fully developed, fully has all the rights that it should as a citizen and everything else. But obviously these people don't actually fucking believe this, and they would pick the newborn baby or the 6-month-old baby or whatever 10 out of 10 times, unless they're actually insane. So they're all just fucking liars. They're all fucking hypocrites, and this has nothing to do with religion. Well, to a point it does, but more than anything else, it's just about controlling women and about trying to make the world a worse place for everyone. Yeah. The left and right are not equal opposites. These kind of Christian fundy right and everything else, they are just awful. You know, when you look at what is the worst that they accuse the crazy left wing, the far left, the extreme left. What is the biggest thing they're ever accused of doing? Oh, they want to fucking censor Ben Shapiro on Twitter because, you know, oh no, I'm not allowed to say the N-word. Woe is me. All right, what are the right doing? Well, there was not one but two Republican politicians who were running for governor who suggested that trans supporters should be killed by firing squad. You have these people who have struck down Roe v. Wade in a completely anti-democratic way. they have the whole fucking party, for the most part, by the majority, are just rejecting the election of Joe Biden. They're just rejecting democracy itself. Gay conservatives have been banned from the the Texas Republican Party. They had a recent convention, and there was sort of a subgroup within the party of specifically gay conservatives. They were banned, and the official party platform is that it's now an abnormal lifestyle, and, you know, all the things that come along with that. Basically, yeah, they're just horrible and making the world worse with every breath they take. But no, left and right equally bad. Yada yada yada. Anyway, let's play video games, shall we?
The political corner is now closed.
Yeah, but like the left want black people in video games. That's too far. Oh, that's going too far. Woke. Alright, now it's closed. Fucking hell. Where's this fucking rift? I can't even see it. Where is it? Oh, it's up. It's up high. It's up high. I missed when we talked about genociding the Krogan.
I think the world.
Well, we can talk about that too if you want. We shouldn't. End of conversation. I think the world will get better when all the old fucks... Well, I liked to believe that. I used to believe that. I used to believe that it was just a case of the older generations die out and the world always gets better. But here we are, 50 years after Roe v. Wade, and we're back to where we were again. Oh, there's a fun fucking fact, by the way. Now, of course, I'm not a fucking, like, constitutional lawyer or anything, so take everything I say as a layman. You know, I'm giving you sort of broad strokes, my understanding from what I've heard recently, but, and over the last, like, couple of years. The logic around Roe v. Wade came from the 14th Amendment, which was basically the right to privacy. The right to people, American citizens should be able to should have the liberty to do what they will, so long as it doesn't, you know, conflict with other laws, and the state should have minimum ability to, like, you know, interfere, blah, 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 blah. So women can do what they like with their body. That same logic is used for same-sex marriage, which, of course, these same justices have already said, yeah, we're going to come for that next. This same logic is used for the rights to contraception, and the same justice has said, oh, we're coming for that next. This same logic is used to defend interracial marriage. Now, funnily enough, the justice who said he's coming for everything else, he didn't mention he's coming for that. But of course, he is currently in an interracial marriage, so of course that's not in his best interests. But still, the logic, now that you've, you know, unraveled this, you've pulled this one fucking thread, the whole thing could come apart now. All the way back to through same-sex marriage, through interracial marriage, and all that. Or if you put it all to states' rights, which is what they have, there's no federal guarantee to any of this thing. It's just up to the states. The states can decide. Well, if one state decides that they don't like race mixing, well, this same fucking logic defends that. And what do you need to say? Perhaps we just stop getting angry about Americans and leave them to be miserable on their own continent. Well, unfortunately, and this is the fucking problem, it doesn't just affect them, because in the case of the UK anyway, we have a trend of, like, following the culture of the US by about 5 to 10 years. So when things get bad there, or when things get good there, when that does happen, it inevitably has this kind of shockwave when it comes and hits Western Europe. You know, you elect Trump, we get Brexit and fucking Boris Johnson. And what are the Tories now wanting to do in the UK? It's something about removing ourselves from the UN Charter on Human Rights or something. I don't know. I need to look more into that. Politics Corner is back open apparently, but I'm shutting it down again. Guys, it's fine. Just vote the bad judges out. When's the next Supreme Court election? Ha! There's another thing! No, I'll stop. I could go on a rant about how we ended up in this situation to begin with. Now,
They will sit there until they die.
How it all kind of actually goes back to Obama being too fucking weak to stand up to fucking Mitch McConnell, the turtlenecked fuck. But Whatever. Let's play video games. Literally, thanks, Obama. And I will say, while...
Stone says, I agree with the Hounds. Let us Americans be miserable, and the few who are smart are gonna move to a new continent. In that case, hello, Scotland. Here I come.
No.
Well, you should be good at finding things. Of course, you couldn't find Hawk.
Yeah, American democracy is a clown car. That's why I don't get involved in it. Wanting to go after contraceptives is the most idiotic thing in the entire world. Pro-life is dumb, but I can at least comprehend it. But banning contraceptives is like asking for a population crisis.
Well, these same people are the ones who don't want to teach any kind of sex ed, and they just want to be abstinence only. So banning contraceptives, it just ties into that same fundamental logic, doesn't it? Why does it get
Dinosaurs never existed.
Oh, don't get me started. What am I looking for? It's the did we do it already? We killed... Yeah, we did. We killed the bandits. All right, I thought we were going to find where they were held up in some villa.
The villa comes next.
Fair enough.
You will find them
For
eventually.
now, I think we're just going to try and fast travel out here. No? How do I get back to the overworld? Or do I have to actually walk to one of these exit points? Bloody hell. Fine.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah,
talk
no,
about Krogan fucking instead.
You can see the villa if you zoom out and go up.
Okay, I did actually.
Zoom
Is that
out
this?
and go up.
That's Redcliffe.
Yeah, it's...
That's Redcliffe.
Oh.
I mean, we could go there if you want, actually. In fact, fuck it, let's go to Redcliffe. We've not been there since the first game.
No, I thought... Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. The villa is not far from Redcliffe, I think.
Here we go. Hop in. Is this even a road? Yes, it is. Looked like a riverbed at first. Let's see if Redcliffe has rebuilt itself after all the undead, and then the Darkspawn, and then Zaid dying. Oh, hardly closed. Ooh. How do I... Please, let me out this fucking horse. Is there a quicker way? Bloody dismounting. Looks like we can't actually get there just now. It might be we have to play more of the game first.
The village is off limits. There's been too much fighting between Templars and mages.
Might be.
Take it elsewhere.
Well, fuck you then. You can get in before the town is attacked at a later point. Okay. Also, Stephen, something I wanted to point out. I don't know why you have such a big problem with Mass Effect 2's difficult. I don't know why you have such a big problem with Mass Effect 2's difficult. Maybe it's just different playstyles. But personally, Mass Effect 3 is the hardest by far. I hard disagree on that. What makes you say that? I mean, I played all... I mean, I guess it depends. If you play different classes, you're going to have slightly different experiences. But playing as a soldier class and playing as a vanguard class, all three games, hardest difficulty. Mass Effect 2 is always the most challenging. And when you say I have a problem with it, I want to make it clear. I do actually, believe it or not, quite enjoy the challenge. Regardless how my reactions on stream may have been. But, no, it's... I don't know. I did not find Mass Effect 3 that bad. Last time we played, anyway. Something I picked up while going through those games on higher difficulties on my third run. Huh. Are we heading the right way? I think so. I'm just getting to the edge of the map.
You are going in the wrong direction.
I'm trying to get to the edge of the map so that I can get out here and back to Haven. go. Boom. Remember, Oda, Sam has to deal with this every day, referring to my ranting. I mean, he got to get the earful of it last night. That is true. In fact, last night I think I was a
I don't
bit
mind
more
rants.
self-righteously fucking going on. So I've actually this is me actually toned it down a couple of notches here. I was drunk, in my defense. I suppose Mass Effect 3 demands a more aggressive playstyle, maybe? Been a while since I played the trilogy. 3 has the difficulty. Mass Effect 2, a lot of 2 is being in cover, popping your head out and trying not to get your brains blown out instantly on hard difficulty. Whereas 3 is that with the added problem of creatures like brutes and banshees and, you know, Atlas mechs, you know, the big tank enemies who will join all the enemy infantry and will slowly come towards where you're hiding and flush you out of cover, because as soon as you get flushed out of cover, you're kinda dead. I think that's the difficulty in 3 that 2 doesn't have as much of.
This explains Sam's sudden absence.
The headache. Maybe. Not to get political, but what's everyone's favourite pizza topping?
Not to get political.
Oh my god. I forgot my character looked so beautiful.
Kind of a force of nature, aren't you?
The flirting begins.
It's
Then
impressive.
I will drop the bomb.
Anatomy.
Pepperoni and pineapple.
I have nothing against pineapple pizza, and I think people who make their entire personality not liking pineapple pizza, suck. The end.
About me as a traitor, a madwoman, a fool, and they made
What?
You didn't have any choice.
Most Scots are drunk. I was drunk last night and I fought my friend's car door.
What did he do to you?
My trainers always said, Cassandra, you are too brash. You must think before you act.
Also, the lack of heavy weapons you can take anywhere makes the mini-bosses a pain in the ass to deal with.
Around in circles like a dog chasing its tail.
Play some of the...
In the beginning,
If you play enough of the multiplayer, Mass Effect 3, I think you start to get a bit of a knack for dealing with mobs of enemies and mini-bosses. I think that's kind of... Probably helped my stream playthrough was the fact that at the same time I was doing a lot of multiplayer with Sam at the time. Sort of off-stream. And on.
It wasn't like you had no reason to suspect me.
I was determined to have someone answer for what happened. Anyone. You've said you don't believe you're chosen. Does that mean you also don't believe in the Maker?
Yep.
No, I don't.
It must be comforting to be so certain.
Late
I
epic
have to believe you were
atheist
put on this
tips
path for a
Fedora.
reason, even if you do not. Now,
The door slammed into my leg and I kicked it and nearly fell. It was fun. Oh. What a bastard.
Speaking of pizza, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge was out early this week and was a fun old time for this fun old man.
I hate to say, but I was never a Ninja Turtles fan. Just, flew by me, I think.
I had one of the old movies on VHS, and I saw it until the VHS broke. I will say no more.
Quick check. We're looking for some daggers. Ooh, okay, here we go. Requires level 7. Fuck you. What level am I? 4. We were level 4 and we were trying to fight that level 12 dragon.
Yeah. Are you really going to ship this half ogre, half orc, half goonie looking MF with Cassandra?
Maybe. That or Scout Harding.
Oh, but she's just a... what do you call it? Fucking good friends.
No. Can I buy some daggers from you?
Expected you be by. I'm Harriet, and everyone knows who you are. How's the new gear fit?
It doesn't really
There
matter.
should be
Of course it does.
a quartermaster somewhere here. Harriet, I think.
That's
It's the
who I'm
quartermaster.
talking to.
But we're not fighting bandits. My gear will see you through demons, apostates, so you need
Really?
custom work.
Wait, I'll check it out.
Special. You bring the material. Start simple. You'll need
This guy's just giving me the fucking tutorial on how to craft. I don't care. I want to buy items.
right.
Right, nah, he's no good. Craft weapons.
Can you help improve my arms and armor?
Yes. You can't just slap a new hilt on your sword in the
Nah, okay, never mind.
Right.
I think there's actually a merchant in town somewhere. I'll go have a look. How dare you, Steven? TMNT is fucking amazing. I don't know, I just... Maybe I was... What am I trying to say? Maybe I'm a little too young. Maybe it's just like a couple years above my age group. That's more of a thing. Plus, I never really grew up with like that much access to TV, if I'm being perfectly honest. You know, we had like the 4 channels. You know, BBC 1, BBC 2, Channel 3, and Channel 4. That's it. We never really had TMNT much. Whenever I was up early enough to watch like the kids shows on CBBC or whatever, it was never that, you know.
You can't buy weapons. You can find them, get them as rewards, or make them.
Damn. Oi, do you have a TV? Yeah, do you have a license for that TV license? I don't have a TV license, actually. That's something. For as long as I've lived on my own, I have never had a TV license. Nor needed one, I should add. Do not send the police at me. I just don't watch TV. I have Netflix, and I have YouTube, and I have video games. That's
Now that
enough for me.
Cassandra's out of earshot, are you holding up all right?
Same.
I mean, you go from being the most wanted criminal in Theta to...
They were only playing Ninja Turtles like once a week on one channel around here, so I barely ever saw it. I saw the live action stuff more often, Ellen.
I'm just glad I'm still standing after all that.
I still can't believe you survived Cassandra.
Steven, I'm on Legendary Edition. I can't do multiplayer. Oh, damn.
For days now, we've been staring...
Like, for real, like,
watching demons...
I have Legendary Edition now as my go-to Mass Effect, but me and Sam do still have Mass Effect 3 regular installed just to play multiplayer, because we do enjoy that. Like, if they released the multiplayer component to Mass Effect as its own standalone game, like re-released it, with the Legendary Edition engine or something, I would fucking love that.
It's pure luck that I escaped.
He looks like Dr. Eggman.
You might want to consider
Just needs the
running first
goggles.
opportunity. I've written enough tragedies to recognize where this is going. Heroes are everywhere.
I did
I've
tell
seen
you,
that.
Steven, that you can make his face different.
That's beyond heroes. We're going
Yeah, like, recraft my face.
With the... the Black Emporium DLC that's free.
Ah. I had the toys when I was a kid, but I was always more of a real Ghostbusters kid. And Batman, the animated series, I love that. I love Batman animated series. Though to be fair, again, I never really watched that when I was a kid. I more managed to get access to it as like a teenager and rewatch it then.
And what does that mean exactly?
Back already, Chance.
Now my childhood
What
shows.
we can't do in our childhood, we take or we get it when we're adults or
Exactly.
teenagers.
Exactly. Hence all the Lego behind me.
Back to your duties, all of
The Lego sets I never got as a kid, I bought with my oil money. What was I gonna say? Yeah, my childhood shows would have been Chucklevision. There's one. Fucking Sunday mornings at Grand's house. cartoon-wise, Pokemon a bit, I guess. The original run of the anime. Spider-Man animated series. Not really sure. And they just like whatever else was on, to be honest. Like, I never really had a go-to show that I always... Oh, Jackie Chan Adventures. There's the exception. Had to always watch the Jackie Chan Adventures. Had to keep up with the lore.
Inquisition and its so-called Herald of Andraste? I think not.
Nope.
If the proper authority
Chuckle vision, chuckle vision.
they wouldn't have been needed.
Blame the Chantry and exalt a murder.
I've had all 3 live-action movies and a lot of the toys from the 2003 series.
Order in the here and now.
Order will never be restored so long as this rebellion is allowed to fester.
You have any good childhood TV shows, Oda?
I watched the Disney afternoon show that was sent in the Saturday mornings here, like the Aladdin and the Mermaid, Little Mermaid, and
There was an
those
Aladdin.
things.
There was an Aladdin TV show, actually. I remember that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was my go-to thing when I was smaller.
The Maker has revealed to me.
Have you played Lego Batman, Stephen? I do have it, but I never really played it, to be honest.
There is but one
Oh no, those are bad.
Those games.
Oh.
What's so bad about them?
My kid tried to play it on the DS. Oh, it's awful. You don't get any prompts for where you're going or what you're even doing. I tried to help him so many times, and I gave up. If you play them on console or the later games 2 and 3, okay. It's like the regular ones, but the first one,
Ooh, lockpick.
HD Beard says he was nuts for the Aladdin show, Return of Jafar on VHS. Yo, oh yeah. Here's
kinda
something
weird.
people may not remember: the Spectacular Spider-Man animated TV show.
Is that a more modern, a newer one than the
90s.
the 90s? The 90s one was the one I saw.
Yeah, that was same. I saw.
Is that the same?
It's seen as one of the best superhero animated shows of all time. Okay, and we haven't even heard about it.
No, I mean I probably have heard of it. It's just that all of these Spider-Man shows, they just have slight variant names, and you have to remember which one's which. You know.
I'll check it out and see if I can.
I mean, I was watching one
something
with
else.
my dog because my dog likes cartoons. Just the other week, so it might have been that, to be honest. Didn't really like the art style too much, though.
If you can't prove it was founded on just
Oh, who's this creepo?
This is an inopportune time, Marquis. More of the faithful flock here each day. But allow me to introduce you to
We got some
the
Frenchie in
It's
the
from
room here.
2008 to 2009.
Sir Trevelyan, may I present the Marquis d'Aurelion, one of Divine Justinia's greatest super.
The art style is a bit different from the 90s.
How's your alien land
Yeah.
at these lands for
Yeah.
pilgrimage? This Inquisition is not a beneficiary of this arrangement.
This is the first
I
I've
haven't
heard
seen
of
it.
Haven having an owner outside the Chantry.
My wife, Lady Machin of Denham, has claimed to Haven by ancient treaty with the monarchs of the
Oh,
realm.
fucking hell. Is this the landlord?
To lend its use to divine
This guy's claiming that he owns the land that we're building our fucking Inquisition on.
she was.
Better not ask for
a woman
fucking
of
rent.
supreme merit. I will not let an upstart order remain on her holy grounds.
Demons are pouring from the sky, and you're worried about land claims.
Haven is the Durelion's rightful property.
Has Empress Selene officially acknowledged your possession of Haven? I was unaware Her Imperial Majesty had conferred with the King of Ferelden on this matter.
The Empress
Nah, Atla.
has not yet had.
I think I saw some when I was a teenager, but I picked it up later.
Did you
when I
watch
was an
Atla
adult
when you
and
were
saw
young?
everything.
Divine
No, same for me. That was a when did I watch
She
Atla?
would, in fact, trust us.
pretty late in life, actually. I must have been 19, 20 maybe, before I watched it.
I think that was when I picked it up again. I think I saw something when I was a teenager, but I didn't have Nickelodeon, so
Yeah, again, didn't have access to Nickelodeon or
Might
I had very limited Cartoon Network.
I had some Cartoon Network. I had Cartoon Network, but meh. Bit late. I was 13, 14 when we got
Like-
it, so meh.
Things about Cartoon Network I remember. Hold on, it's Rugrats was
Ed, Edd
Nickelodeon.
and Eddie.
Is Rugrats Nickelodeon?
Yeah.
I definitely saw a lot of Rugrats.
Yes.
Wherever I managed to catch that. It may have been rerun on like CBBC or something in the UK. Because I didn't really have Nickelodeon.
Yeah, I
so
think.
Inquisition is lucky to have you as an advocate, Lady Montpellier.
my childhood shows were Ed, Edd and
Cartoon
Eddie,
Network.
Ed, Edd and Eddie, Rugrats, Simpsons, Spider-Man, Chucklevision, Arthur, that was one, Mora the Vampire, that too, SpongeBob I was never really into, Recess, I saw a lot of that, Powerpuff Girls,
Yeah. Aw.
Johnny Bravo, Dexter's Lab,
Yes.
all of
Yes.
those shows I did watch scatteringly. My dad had like Sky, so like cable, whatever you want to call it. My mum's house where I lived, most days, she had the 4 channels, so very limited. Dad got Sky when I was 10 kind of onwards, so occasionally whenever I was his at the weekends, I would have access to things like Cartoon Network. The Clone Wars, not the 3D, but the original 2D Clone Wars. I remember catching 1 or 2 episodes of that back during like whenever that would have been, 2001, 2002. I remember that quite vividly because I wanted to watch more, but it was just they were so hard to catch.
They are not your recruits, Commander. They're ours.
All right, what are we doing? Let's just... Actually, since these take time, we'll deploy a couple of these assholes. That's not going to take any time, actually, so... All of these ones that can be done instantaneously, we won't bother with just now. Because, as I said last week, there is some, like, mobile game thing. Here we go. Requires 1 hour. Inquisition forces have had the benefit of the Chantry's coffers. Now they need to find their own sources of revenue. So, you can pick one of the 3 ways of doing it. You can use diplomacy, subterfuge, or military force. So we have soldiers, let them protect caravans and do honest work for coin. It'd be a simple matter of collecting secrets and selling them. Trading favours with merchants and nobility. Sure.
At your service.
And I think we can get 1 or 2 other... Oh. Herald, your Inquisition says it's for
There was
order...
one. No.
Oh, sorry. The Inquisition says it's for order against chaos, reason, and darkness. If you stand by this, come forth and drive the heretics from my lands. They claim to be refugees, but I have seen elves and apostates amongst them. Ooh, filthy savages tearing at our roots. Our monarch refuses to send forth armies, and my own knights were decimated at the conclave. I require your aid to return peace to my lands. Prove your loyalty, and I will see you richly rewarded. Can we kill him? We could send a few patrols, but I prefer they help the refugees, not this Lord Kildren. We can take advantage of his raving. My spies can harass the refugees into moving somewhere else to win Kildren's favour. And she is busy, so let's help the refugees.
To work?
Oh, Black Emporium. That's DLC, isn't it?
There we go.
I just want to get Liliana to work as well while we're here.
I think. Yeah, so I think you can go to the Black Emporium pretty fast and remodel your damn face.
I don't want to, though. I look perfect as it is. The Turnier of Highover wishes to convey our deepest sympathies on the death of Divine Justinia. 5. The most holy was incompatible, blah, 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 blah. We will hold a vigil. Oh! I can't attend, but I could write to him.
Wait,
Well-
Tern Kuslan. Oh, I think that's from the first, I think?
Tern
Something
Kusland.
related to Redcliffe?
Isn't Kuzland the name, the family name of the human protagonist in the first game, if you play human?
Oh, yeah, there is! We were the Kuslans, yeah.
So
yeah,
Terran
I
Kuzland
was-
is probably your brother then, I imagine.
What we have.
Yeah, it might be.
Although I can't remember if he died or not in our playthrough, so...
No,
alright.
maybe because wasn't there the one that took over the Kuslans that made us run in the first place? We killed him later because he was in favor of, what was it, Logain, wasn't it?
Yeah, I don't remember. Or which one? The guy who killed us. The guy who, if you're playing as a human, kills your fucking family. No, he was, How. As an Howe, Lord
Yeah,
Howe.
he was How,
And then he get killed.
yeah, but we killed him later because he took over our estate and killed our parents and whatnot.
So, I don't know. Somebody called Kuzland is in charge. I don't know who he is, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
I discover... Hold on. We're still talking about TV shows, aren't we? Johnny Bravo I liked too. Some very near the knuckle... very near the knuckle stuff for kids show. That was good. I've watched a metric shit ton of animated shows and movies as a kid. I can't even start listing them all. My local channels imported and translated them from everywhere in the world. That's good. Because that's basically what I'm saying, is that I never felt like there was a show that I really connected. Like I didn't grow up with like Dragon Ball Z like a lot of people did, or SpongeBob, or Ed, Edd and Eddy, or Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I never had anything like that. You know, the closest kind of that level of fandom I would have had would have been like with the Star Wars movies or Jurassic Park movies. You know, I never really had a TV show that I was always, you know, rushing to get to the TV first thing Saturday morning or whatever. It was more of a case of, well, let's see what's on TV. Oh, Johnny Bravo. Sure, we'll watch this for a bit. You know?
Yeah.
And I feel a little like cheating, because I would have liked to have that kind of, you know, stereotypical childhood, but nah, just never had the chance.
Yeah. I saw one show on Cartoon Network that was Batman Beyond, the futuristic Batman. It's a teenager that gets tutelage from the old Bruce Wayne. I love
So
that.
this won't actually solve any problems.
Because I watched...
Oh, hey, Bryn, you're here.
Oh yeah, and a hybrid. I did see you, it just didn't say anything.
I will go with him.
Mother Giselle said she could provide us names. Use them.
But why? This is
What was I gonna
nothing
say?
but a...
What choice do we have, Liliana? Right now, we can't approach anyone.
Yes,
for
it's
help
me,
with
Bryn.
free.
And you missed a beautiful dab on
Use what
Lily's channel
influence we
today,
have to call the clerics together.
just in
If
honor
they are
of
ready,
you.
We will see this through.
Right. We're going to France land. The remaining Chantry clerics have declared the Inquisition heretical. Attempts to gather allies against the breach have been rebuffed, and at this moment we could not step foot into the capital without being attacked by a mob or arrested. We must convince the Chantry to permit us entry into the city so we can show them that the Herald of Andraste, us, is not a monster that they believe. Okay. To France.
I had to, Lily. It was in honor of him.
We must convince Stephen
It was
to
about
fix his
1.5
face.
hours into the stream. He's not in real life. I think he looks like, what did I tell you? Martin Freeman, wasn't it?
I don't know how to take that.
I feel like you have some resemblance.
Sure.
I feel like you have some resemblance.
Also, I know I'm months late to this, catching up on those Dragon Age 1 streams, but I would be all right with you playing Mass Effect again, but maybe this time go male to finally get the unobtainable space waifu. Honestly, I would be completely down for eventually replaying Mass Effect again, and doing a lot of things different, including that. And we would also have the benefit of playing Legendary Edition 1 and 2, which we never did the first time, did we?
Just a guess seeker, but I think they all know who we are.
Your skills of observation never fail.
I'll also say Mark Beer gets much better as the game goes on. I think both the voice actors do, certainly.
You're one of Leliane's people. What have you found?
I
mean,
just now realized the Inquisitor looks like Harry Mudd from Star Trek, from James Smith.
There are
Hello.
Huh?
People seem to think the Templars will protect them.
Looks
from
like Harry Mudd from Star Trek. I don't know who that is.
They're gathering on the other side of the market. I think that's
Me
where the
neither.
Templars intend to meet you.
Only one thing to do then.
This is a gap in my Star Trek lore here.
They wish to protect
I want the full rerun of the streams, both Abe's Odyssey and Mass Effect, says Dance Wars. Yeah, I popped into Abe's Odyssey when I started Patreon with you.
Deal with us up.
return to Haven.
God, Steven, please fix your face. It's so ugly.
No! Fine, one of these, you know what, fuck it. One of these streams, I'll never tell you which one. We're gonna boot up, we're gonna start playing the game, and with no warning, he's gonna look completely different. He's gonna be like chiseled jawline, fucking blonde, perfect hair. He's gonna look like a completely new man. And I'm just gonna say nothing. I'm not even gonna address it. And when you're all like, what have you done to your face? It's gonna be like, what?
It always looked like this.
Oh, look, it's Hawk's armor from the end of the first game with that awful helmet. It's Ornstein. Get him!
Oh my god.
No, do not ruin Eggman. God, I hate these creepy fucks. Why are they like this? Jennifer Hale sounded so confident, though, and a bit thirsty, but that's Bioware for you. Wait, she sounded thirsty? I mean, like, replaying Mass Effect 2 recently for that video I did, some of the time, and this is not, like, a fault of the actors, I think it's a case of they did so many voice lines that a lot of them sound very, like, samey. Like, the performance is very monotone, kind of just going through the motions. What could you tell me about the Reapers? You know, it's almost a meme at this point. But at least for Jennifer, for Friendship, Mass Effect 3's performance is just like fucking perfect. And if Mark Meal, if Millship is as good as that, then that'll be fine. Or anywhere close to that, I should say. Oh, matching mustache. Let's rub them together. Let's fuse into one being. All right, now.
Oh god.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Look at him.
Hear me. Together, we mourn our divine. A naive and beautiful heart, silenced by treachery. You wonder what will become of a murderer. Well, wonder no more.
Don't look at me.
The so-called Herald of Andraste, claiming to rise where our beloved fell. We say this is a false prophet, no servant of anything beyond his selfish greed.
I'm just looking for Salisbury steak.
I make no such claim. I wasn't sent here
Braid
by
the
Andraste
mustaches
or the
together.
Maker.
Fuse
I'm
into a
simply
beard.
trying to
Join
close
my
the breach.
people.
It threatens us all.
It's true. The Inquisition seeks only to end this madness before it is too late.
It's a French. Run. They're all French. We're surrounded.
It is already too late.
Oh,
The Templars
bloody
have
off.
returned to the Chantry. They will face this Inquisition and the people will be safe once more.
Fucking Templars.
Oh, bonk. Get fucked, I guess. Eggman says, I'm so beautiful. He is beautiful. I'm beautiful.
I feel like the Templars are even worse in this game.
The Templars have spent the last, what has it been, 3 years since the last game? 6 years? I don't remember. We figured it out a while ago. But yeah, they've
Yeah,
spent
but don't they work for the Chantry? And now they like
officially
treat the
like
Chantry like shit.
the Templars have always been just the military branch of the Chantry, but since midway through Dragon Age 2, they kind of just have gone rogue, and now they're basically just doing their own thing. So, yeah.
I was just about to do that myself.
As if I would do anything for your pleasure.
Lord Seeker Lucius, it's imperative that we speak with...
You will not address me.
I think the most appropriate herald is the Dalish elf, because it really gives the Chantry a reason to
Lord
reject
Seeker.
them. Yeah.
Creating a heretical movement. Raising up a puppet as Andraste's...
To be fair, they're pretty anti-Kunari as well.
You should all be ashamed. The Templars failed no one when they left the Chantry to purge the mages. You are the ones who have failed. You who leash our righteous swords with doubt and fear. If you came to appeal to the Chantry, you are too late.
With a face like that and a name like Lucius, this guy never even stood a chance of not becoming a villain. To be honest, I don't remember this guy. What does that sound, by the way? Is that your phone or something?
Seal the breach.
Yeah, sorry.
It's alright, just
But you
wondered what it was.
no power to do anything about it.
But Lord Seeker, what if he really was sent by the Maker? What if...
You are called to a higher purpose.
It's the it's one of the sounds from Kingdom Hearts.
Oh. Have you shown our beautiful baby to any of your friends? Are you talking about the cat? Or...
And the Inquisition, less than nothing. Templars,
What haven't you told us, Steven?
I mean, the only other thing I can think of is it's either we're talking about the cat, which I have shown, or the custom character we made on Soul Calibur. I don't know why that one came to my mind when you said he's so beautiful. That was his catchphrase.
Do you know him very well?
He took over the Seekers of
Why did you have to make that guy so political?
After Lord Seeker Lambert's death. He was always a decent man.
Oh, you were talking about the Soul Calibur character.
This is very bizarre.
We're on the same wavelength, Uni. That's good to know. That's good to know. Steven, are you a dad? Yes, I'm a dad to the most awful fucking character ever created.
Cat dad.
What's the character? I do not remember. The weird gimp guy in Soul Calibur who's like doing all like the weird creepy bends and everything. He's got his moveset. He's got the body type of our fucking character here in the middle of the screen. He's got a massive pink afro, a leopard print skirt, and he just... and he's got the most high-pitched voice, just going, I am beautiful. Whatever. It's weird. This is some weird Red Scott lore. You guys need to like watch season 2 for this all to make sense. Don't worry about it.
Put it in the wiki. Put it in the wiki.
I hope so. If not him.
I'm a dad to the most horrible character ever created. How dare you say that about Grunt?
First return to Haven and inform the others.
No.
Grunt is best baby. He's
Grunt
on the
is
couch.
a baby boy. He's on the couch. He's right.
What's that? An arrow with a message?
Sorry, that arrow like literally went past my ear there. That was fucking creepy. Oh, what was A? Stupid Xbox controls. A?
Oh, I think this is one of the...
I think I know who it is.
That's...
A?
It's...
A.
Yeah,
There we
it's
go.
It's Sarah? Yeah? It's...
Yep.
I think it's Sarah.
Yep. The only team member with an arrow. So yes, a bow and arrow. Message attached, written in flowing hand, bordered with doodles. People say you're special. I want to help, and I can bring everyone. There's a baddie in Val Royeaux. I hear he wants to hurt you. Have a search for the red things in the market, the docks, and round the cafe, and and maybe you'll meet him. First, bring swords. Friends of Red Jenny. Right. Let's do that then.
Let's not follow up on that quest. Sarah is the most irritating person in this game.
Uh,
Yeah, I would say, but I dislike Cole more.
I
He's
found
just
Cole
evil.
incredibly boring. All I remember, the
He's
only fucking
boring,
thing
he's
I
so-
remember about Cole is that he had a big hat. That's unironically all I
Yeah,
remember.
and he's real down and depressed and emo. Oof.
Yeah.
Who is Cole?
So gauche with all their gold. So I'm looking for a few things.
I think it's,
we're looking for red things.
Yeah, I think it's somewhere it's a scarf, I think. Around the cafe.
Which part of town are we in at the moment is what I'm wondering. We are in the main level, which is a strange way of putting it.
I think
Upper market. Okay,
yeah,
apparently upstairs.
yeah,
Thanks for
they're
just...
pointed. They're pointed. The game is holding your hand all the way.
A little bit. There's a merchant, though. What do you sell?
Dance wars. Who is Cole? Oh, the demon guy. Jesus, he's best ignored too.
How do I get upstairs is what I'm wondering.
There are stairs somewhere. Use your
I
map.
assume... I refuse to use my map. I opt into being awkward. Oh, bloody hell, what's going on? Wait, what? Are we leaving? I don't want to leave.
If I might have a moment of your time.
No.
No.
You're not
Grand
leaving.
Enchanter Fiona?
Leader of the Mage Rebellion. Is it not dangerous for you to be here?
I heard of this gathering, and I wanted to see the fabled Herald of Andraste with my own eyes. If it's help with the breach you seek, perhaps my people are the wiser option.
I'm surprised the leader of the mages wasn't at the conclave.
Yes.
Bloody
You
car
were
outside.
supposed to be, and yet somehow you avoided death.
As did the Lord Seeker, you'll note. Both of us sent negotiators in our stead in case it was a trap. I won't pretend I'm not glad to live. I lost many dear friends that day. It disgusts me to think the Templars will get away with it. I'm hoping you won't let them.
You think the Templars did a
You
terrorism?
think the Templars are responsible?
Why wouldn't she?
Lucius hardly seems broken
They
up
all
over
blame
his
each other.
losses.
Yeah,
If he's
everybody
concerned
blames
about
each
them
other.
at all, you heard him. You think he wouldn't happily kill the divine to turn people against us? So yes, I think he did it. More than I think.
Who's
you
your
did,
favourite
at any rate.
companion character in this game? That you can remember, at least.
I usually had,
Does that mean the mages
of
will
course,
help
Varric.
us?
He's always
You're
with me.
willing to
And
discuss
Cassandra.
the Inquisition
And then I switched around with Solus,
Come, meet with the mages.
Blackwell.
An alliance could help us both, after all. I hope to see you.
I had,
Au revoir.
later in the game you get one of the,
Come.
the one
Let us
that's in
return.
the little council you have, the black woman. I can't remember her name because she's also a mage.
She has drip as well. But what's her name again?
I
don't
can't remember.
I do not remember.
Oh, here you can buy something. Here you can buy. Oh yeah, you can buy stuff here. Here's the wands and stuff. Like mage stuff.
Oh, it's
and
just
there's
mages. Okay.
multiple around.
Bah.
Yeah.
Bah. I
So
need
if
daggers.
you want to upgrade Solus, but yeah, but you can go around in the market. There should be more stalls. Just
Okay.
go around. You have one.
Is your character Fantasy Ginger Vic? Basically? This guy sells jewelry. All
I
right, get
prefer
that. Where's
Solus
the-
because he has interesting things to say about some places, unlike the rest of the cast. Cassandra and Solus make for the most interesting conversations.
Cassandra
Yeah,
and
for
Solus
the
are
most part.
probably the most relevant to this story. That's true.
Hmm.
Might be
Oh.
something here.
Oh, here we
Let me
go.
Take a closer look.
That's the red handkerchief with a key in it. Okay. So that's the first red thing we're looking for. Oh wow, look at that. Look at that. That's well pretty.
That's nice. The water is pretty okay.
Yeah.
I feel like water is some of the hardest things to do in games to make it natural. But if you see on the boats, they just like stand still. They don't move with the waves. So
Yeah, because they need
yeah.
actual animations applied to them because there's not any real buoyancy on the
Yeah, I
water,
know.
obviously.
No, that's hard.
I suppose we
So,
should.
The only games I think does water pretty well are the Assassin's Creed, the latest Assassin's Creed games.
Not our doing.
They do water pretty okay.
And you had no part in forcing our hand.
Speaking of Vic, how's Fallout 2 going? The next episode is taking a bit of a departure from the regular gameplay. In fact, I'll say, spoilers, the next episode is as much a Fallout 4 episode as it is a Fallout 2. It's kind of the crossover episode between those two series. So and it's requiring a lot of modding to actually get right. Plus, I'm also working on other videos at the same time, so it's like not my sole focus. But it'll be interesting.
Someone who can help close the breach. And
It'll be shite, but it'll be interesting. It'll be absolute nonsense, which only like me and Sam will find funny.
We shall all see what the Maker plans in the days to come.
The Chantry made a big mistake.
Um,
Paying the price.
huh? In this game, it's Cass because Cass. Oh, it's just
She
your,
writes her name with
your
a C,
favorite.
not a K. But
Yeah, it's a C. So you're saying that's your favorite companion? Oh, that was loud. I still cannot find these fucking stairs. I thought that was them, but evidently not.
Go
you sure?
one level.
I mean,
There
that
you go.
Must be. I mean, I was just there. I'll try again. Maybe
Yeah?
maybe it's a door.
Later, you can just zoom up from somewhere.
No?
No. I don't remember this either.
The stairs
I
are
just
through
remember
this.
that I came up.
The stairs are through this wall. I don't understand. Right, so it's not there. It's not there because that door is locked.
I think you need to get all the clues. But what are the items on your map?
Whatever. You know what? I don't care. The only reason I was trying to find upstairs is because I thought that was where the red handkerchief was. Where is Meryl?
Check your items on the map.
Honestly, I'm not sure.
Meryl's not here.
I don't know if she makes any appearance in this game, unfortunately.
She's still in Kirkwall.
No, she's definitely not still in
not
Kirkwall.
those.
She is wherever Hawk is, I would hope. All we know is at the end of the last game, Meryl disappeared with Hawk when everybody went their separate ways. Oh, red handkerchief. Oh. Sorry, I gotta say, I really like the bards in this game. No, hold on, am I thinking... No, I think I'm thinking of ESO. There was some YouTuber who did some bard music. Maluka. I think she did it for Elder Scrolls Online. But she also covered some of the songs from this game.
Up here, up here, up here. There we go. Now you're upstairs. And you can even go further if you go.
Heaven has been filled with silence.
Just gonna walk around doing my little radar blip. Hopefully the Reapers don't catch on. Oh god, imagine that minigame making a return. You know, in Mass Effect 3 when you do the little radar blips. Bloop.
Oh god.
Okay. Oh, upper market. Again? Right, somehow gotta get around there. Or not. Meryl went back to Fantasy Wales to eat cheese toasties. Oh. God, bloody hell. I'm sick of this town and its bloody locked doors.
What are you trying to find?
Right. Upstairs. How do I get there? Do you have to go, like, through this little portal? Sure, I can fast travel 30 feet away.
I think you do.
No.
Yeah.
I think some of these were telling me to, like, we're, like, exiting the town, but I guess some of them are for just going upstairs. Fast travel?
Elevators.
Oh, what the fuck? Why would you call it fast travel? I was ignoring it because it's called... Shut up! That bothered me. Right, here we go. Fast travel. Not to get political, but what the fuck is cheese? It's literally moldy milk. Not to get political, but what's your favourite race? Mine is 100 meters. Lily, not to get political, but shut up. Random fucking questions. Okay, have we got everything we bloody need here? Use the world map to
you
travel
should
to the
read
meeting
everything because you get a
point.
you get 50 XP for everything you read.
Whoops. Oh, you're just talking about books.
Let me have fun. I am 3. Yeah.
Yeah. I just read the books out of, like, habit more than anything. I mean, if I was playing on my own, I would also...
I just
Someone will need to inform them if we have...
just press A and then press B just to get the 50 XP.
Yeah. If I was playing on my own, I would probably actually read the text, but, Oh, there she is. Vivienne, that was the mage you were trying to remember the name of.
Yeah.
We've been invited
Yep.
to her salon at Chateau of Duc Bastion de Gishlane. Awful. Who should we go for first then?
Oh, Frenchman, yeah.
Let's go after this mystery archer first, who totally isn't an annoying Cockney elf.
I like the artwork, the tarot cards. They're pretty nice.
Like, on the whole, the art style of this game is fucking on point. I'm not here. I'm not here. I'm not here. Shut up. You're not here.
You can't see the fire from my arrows.
You can't see me if you're
Random
dead.
fire, okay.
Aggressive stealth, that's what that's called. The most challenging video game mechanic, reading. True. Oh, fun fact, by the way, because I was just on Steam earlier today. 59% off of Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Go get it, everyone. Good game. Lots of reading. Lots of codex entries.
How much did you expend to discover me? It must have weakened the Inquisition immeasurably.
I don't even know who you are. There we go.
this to be an accident. My efforts.
I don't get it why they walk around with these masquerade masks.
It's because they're French, and this is in place of their personality.
What is that?
Oh, there we go. Pointy ears.
Ugh. Squishy one, but you heard me, right? Just say what?
How could she shoot him in the face when she was on the side of him?
Obey me.
What?
Arrow in my face.
Because
Follow the notes well enough.
Video game mechanics?
yeah.
You're kind of plain, really. All that talk and then you're just person. I mean, it's all good.
Neil already has it on his PS4.
You're the
I got it through Xbox Game Pass.
Some believe I'm the Herald of Andraste. But who are you? And what's this about?
No idea. I don't know this idiot from Manners. My people just said the Inquisition should look at him.
Your people? Elves?
No. People.
Racist.
This is cover. Get round it.
No, she meant like her
Don't
group
worry.
of mates.
Someone tipped me their equipment.
They're
shed.
fucking
They've got no
thieves or
breaches.
whatever they are.
Right
Oh.
in the plums.
Is this a escort mission now? We're just following her. Oh, we got 3 archers on the team now. That's a little overkill, probably.
Cheeky, yeah?
Oh, I'm not.
Bit excessive.
Damn.
You take that with
Yeah, I was going to say this earlier when we were talking about like favorite companions and stuff. I think this game kind of has the Mass Effect 2 problem of way too many companions.
No breaches.
You know?
Yeah, and you don't get the feel for any of them, just the first ones.
Yeah.
How about we get to know each other first? You know, names and such.
One name.
Even though
No,
Legion,
wait,
Thane,
two.
and
It's
Morden is
well,
the
it's like
favorites.
this. I sent you a note to look for hidden stuff by my friends.
Well, Morden, because he's just absolutely brimming with personality. And Legion, because we kind of already got introduced to Legion in a way in the first game,
It's just a name, yeah.
if you really think about it.
Yeah.
So it's not like he's a totally new character. The concept of
Nobles they hate. So here,
the Geth
in your face,
consensus, I
A
guess.
kind Geth.
Put it that way.
Jenny is
Yeah.
sort of out there. I used them to help you.
A lone Geth.
Well, he's not alone. That's the thing, because the Geth
It's just
aren't,
like the Borgs.
they're not. The Geth aren't
I know.
individuals, so we've already met them. In a
I
way.
know, but he...
So yeah.
Yeah, but it's like the Borgs from
The Inquisition has
Star-
spies
Star Trek.
already. Can you add to these professions?
Yeah, it would be like a Borg drone.
I had to think. Yeah, I had to think now because I was also thinking about Babylon 5, but I don't know if there's a hive mind there.
Then you've got cloaks and spy kings. Like
This elf is still talking.
Or was he one of the little knights?
She's just rambling shit.
Little knight.
Get to the point.
And what gave him up? Some houseboy who don't know shite, but knows a bad person when he sees one. So no, I'm not knifey shiv dark, all hidden. But if you don't listen down here too, you risk your breeches. Like those guards.
Oh my god, get to the fucking point.
Need people or not. I want to get everything back.
And her accent, I didn't like it. It didn't fit her.
No. I remembered her having a more accent. She just sounds like a pretty standard voice, but doing like the occasional slang term. Shite and in it.
Yeah.
In it. Whatever, you can
All
join.
right, Sarah. I can use you and your friends.
Yes.
I'll let her join, but she is becoming an immediate stay on the ship character, if you know what I mean.
Because I have all these.
Or in this case, stay in the tavern
benched.
character.
She's benched from the whole game.
Benched. You're on backup.
This will be grand.
Yeah.
I feel like I would like Legion a lot
Indefinitely.
more if the devs hadn't just saddled him in the very last missions of the game. That being said, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, does this unit have a soul line? Oh my god.
No
That
spoilers for people who haven't played. I know it's an old game, but I still stand by that rule because...
Yeah.
Are we
I
done
feel
here?
like this was a lot of points in the game where there was weeping involved.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
boy, While we're here, let's go recruit this other person. While we're in France. I can't stand Sarah, and I remember kicking her out of the gang because she keeps threatening to leave anyway unless you act like a arseler for this sake. Spoilers for Mass Effect, the ass was fat. It was, and then they censored it.
I still don't know why you can't romance Vivian.
Vivian. Because she's too good
She's
for you.
pretty nice. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, she
What's
acts
with
like
this?
it.
All this mask? My god.
It is always the same crowd
And the
that
stupid
discovers
hats. They look like
you. You must be a guest of Madame de Fer. Or are you here for Duc Bastien?
the horn people with sawn off horns with the stupid hats.
Oh, the Kunari.
Yeah,
Or
thank you.
something. I was going to say they just look like the cannibals in Fallout New Vegas. The Ultralux. There we go.
Yet.
I know.
Maybe I should go with New Vegas when I'm done with Fallout 3.
Oh yeah.
First enchanter Vivienne.
Madame de Fer is a fond nickname the court has given Lady Vivienne.
I've heard she finds it amusing.
I don't care what they say about me.
Speaking of benched characters, I thought Caden would be that in this run, but no, he's actually very useful and has plenty of neat dialogue.
What
Cool.
a lot of pig shit. Washed up sisters and crazed seekers.
Is that in a
No one can
Mass Effect 1
Yes.
or 3 for Caden? Or both?
Everyone knows it's just an excuse for a bunch of political
These
outcasts
guys look
to
like the
grab
kind of
power.
scum that serve nothing but Ferrero Rocher. The chocolate is good though.
To restore peace and order to Thedas.
Here comes the outsider.
I bet they really fucking stink under those masks as well. Keep them on all day, they're sweating,
We know what your
stinking.
Inquisition truly is. If you were a man of honor,
They also got no peripheral vision, so they're surely like tripping up all the time and banging their heads, banging their shoulders on doors when they go through.
How unkind of you to use such language in my house to my guests.
Bibis.
You know such
Booba lady.
intolerable.
She looks like a Dilophosaurus from Jurassic Park with the frills.
You should.
She's gonna spit venom.
Whatever am I going to do with you, my dear? My lord, you're the wounded party in this unfortunate affair. What would you have me do with this foolish, foolish man?
I don't bloody care.
The Marquis doesn't interest me. Do whatever you like with him.
Poor Marquis. Issuing challenges and hurling insults like some Ferelden dog-lord. And all dressed up in your Aunt Solange's doublet. Didn't she give you that to wear to the Grand Tourney? To think, all the brave chevaliers who will be competing left for Markham this morning. And you're still here. Were you hoping to sate your damaged pride by defeating the Herald of Andraste in a public duel?
They definitely
Or did
smell
you
like
think
the
you
back
saw
of a
what
leg
initially
under the
was a
mask.
failure? Run along, my dear. Do give my regards to your aunt.
Yeah, fuck off.
I'm delighted you could attend this little gathering. I've so wanted to meet you. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Vivienne, first enchanter of
She looks like
Mortemar,
Maleficent
and
with the
enchantress of
horns.
The Imperial Court.
Is that Dr. Chuck was voicing her? I don't hear that, personally. You're talking about Vivienne here.
Charmed, Lady Vivienne.
Ah, but I didn't invite you to the chateau for pleasantries. With divine Justinia dead, the chantry's in shambles. Only the Inquisition might restore sanity and order to our frightened people.
I don't really
I can
hear
check
it.
it out.
Leader of the last loyal mages of Thedas.
I guess there's a little bit of a hint, but I think it's just a similar accent, that's all. I would be very surprised. Ooh. Flirty flirt? Yeah, go on.
Your interest in the Inquisition, Madame de Fer, or is it more personal?
Aren't you charming? It's professional, of course.
The Inquisition will be happy to have you, Lady Vivian.
Great things are beginning, my dear. I can promise you that.
Ah. Spelling. Voice. No. The answer is no.
The one the one that voices Vivian is called Indira Varma.
Yep.
She's in Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Hold on. Is that Tala?
Tala Durith.
Oh, amazing!
Yeah.
Oh, I love her. And she's Oberyn Martell's wife? Question mark in Game of Thrones, right? Oh,
Yes.
That
Elaria Sand.
That is pretty cool.
She has a voice in Mass Effect Andromeda, though.
Oh, who is she?
Moshe Shefa, Sloane Kelly.
No, I don't know. Oberyn's paramour. Sure, we'll say that. We'll use that word. I'll tell you what, actually. She was one of those stay on the ship characters in my first playthrough of the game. And I actually remember kind of falling out with her quite a bit. I kept disagreeing with a lot of her opinions, and then she got quite pissy, and she might have even left. I don't remember. But let's try and keep her on the team, maybe. Maybe we'll replace Solus. We need a new mage. How's that sound?
Yes, she's good.
Understandable. Have a great day. Alright. Sorry, it wasn't the voice actor you thought. It's alright.
Blessed are the peacekeepers, the champions of the just. Blessed are the righteous, the lights in the shadow. In their blood, the Maker's will is written.
Oh.
Is that what you want from us?
I miss Liliana.
Blood. To die so that your will
Blood
is
for the
done.
blood god.
Is death your only blessing? You speak for Andraste, no? What does the Maker's prophet have to say about all of this? What's his game?
Bad things happen. Get over it,
All
snowflake.
things happen every day. Get used to it.
Get used to being a pawn? To be discarded when the Maker's done with you? The Chantry teaches that the Maker abandoned us.
I wonder, I'm talking to her because I want to see if she will mention what happened to Steven.
Our deaths. Justinia gave him everything she had.
Because I know she did on my
He let
first
her
playthrough.
die.
So we gotta talk to her.
Maybe you should be angry at the people who murdered her.
If the Maker doesn't intervene to save the best of his servants, what good is he? I used to believe I was chosen, just as some say you are.
Neil, what are you talking about? Why would you replace Steven's cancer-having brother with a whiny elf girl? Oh, wait.
It was all for nothing. Serving
I'm
the
confused.
Same. Do that again, Neil, and check your spelling.
The Chantry have people for this.
So I should let a priest comfort me?
Did
No,
Steven have a brother?
I regret that I even let you see me like this. It
Or
was a
cancer?
moment of weakness. It won't happen again. Come, to work then. We will speak later.
Alright. There isn't too much left of the stream, so I think we're just going to head back into the hinterlands and do a couple other quests with our new companions. Little side things. Crick to Canker? What? Something.
Are you well, Lily?
You see what shit I have to deal with my stream chat, Oda? They just speak absolute nonsense, and I have to sit here and take it. Or in the case of Sam, or you, just now, it's your job to read this shit back to me.
Steven's brother is Solus, because elf mage with no hair. Okay. Sarah is Inquisition Merrill. Oh.
You heard?
My agents in a city sent word ahead, of course.
It's a shame the Templars have abandoned their senses as well as the capital.
At least we know how to approach the mages and Templars now.
Do we? Lord Seeker Lucius is not the man I remember.
You're no longer the
He has
man
taken
I
the
knew.
orders somewhere, but to do what? My reports have been very odd.
We must look into it. I'm certain not everyone in the Order will support the Lord Seeker.
Or the Herald could simply go to meet the mages in
She has very poofy shoulders, and I like
the
them.
Mage Rebellion is more united. It could be 10 times worse.
I just want to... Oh, here we go. Mages or Templars? Well, we've been making this choice every fucking game so far. Gambler's fallacy. Let's just keep going mages. It's got to work out eventually, right?
No doubt what they've always wanted. Support for their cause.
We shouldn't discount Red.
Maybe this time they won't all turn out to be...
Your wife slightly disapproves.
Maybe.
But more
Surely this time they won't all turn out to be blood mages.
You think the invitation could be some kind of trap?
If some among the
Or
rebel
do
mages
they?
were responsible for what happened at the conclave.
The same could be said about the Templars.
Oh.
True
Oh.
enough. Right now, I'm not
Some of our mobile game timers are running out.
Then the Inquisition needs agents in more places. That's something you can help with.
In the meantime, we should consider other options.
Oh! I told you about that new Dragon Age anime that came out.
Several months ago,
Did you watch
the
the actual show, or was it just the
Yeah.
trailer? So the show's out.
sent word to those in Orlais.
No, it was a trailer. It
Okay,
comes December, I think.
Ah, right.
Involved in all this, but
I was going to ask if you thought it was any good or not.
But it has the same. Yeah, but it has the same vibe as like the Castlevania anime.
Mm-hmm.
But I like the Castlevania a lot.
It's not the
like
same-
the League of Legends Arcane.
Ah, okay. It's
No, it's not
none-
the same.
none of the
It's,
same
it's,
people.
it's in the same style, like the Western anime
Yeah.
type,
have
not the
disregarded my
Japanese
suspicion,
one.
But I cannot ignore it. 2 days ago,
So it has like a Arcane Castlevania vibe.
Oh, Blackwall.
If you have the opportunity,
I was waiting for when this
Yeah.
would happen, because I remember...
We can.
put my mind at ease.
I remembered him being somebody that we recruit in that beginner area, but he wasn't actually there. So here we go.
Yeah, it comes after some stuff.
Let's go, Sunnin. Oh, hold up. Perks. So what's this do? Endurance training for Sunnin? Oh, I see. Okay.
That's for your warboard.
Try not to antagonize him.
50% XP for codex entries, 5% XP from killing enemies. I mean, that's pretty straightforward, isn't it? Plus 50 from codex, 10% increased range to the little blip thing. 50% from codexes, 10% for selling items, 10% discount. I'm probably just going to go for the 5% on killing enemies just now. Because that just seems like a... Oh, hold up. One more potion slot for all party members.
Inventory increase. And inventory increase. And even tailoring. Like Severance.
Maybe... I haven't hit the max capacity inventory yet. But I am going to do potions.
Yeah, you can do the potion first.
Because I gotta be honest, like, there are points in this game where you just hit, like, a wall of difficulty. And I think having those potions now, in advance of that, would be a good idea.
Yeah.
Alright.
Your inventory doesn't get as bloated in this game as in the first two.
Okay, Varric, Cassandra, and Vivian. Let's go. Go. There we go. Oh, loading screens, of course. You know, I actually thought I was going to be, like, late starting stream today, and I was going to be very annoyed because I didn't want to hands on my ass about it as usual, but the thing that was making me worried was the actual literal 5-minute load time to get this game up and running. It was awful. I ended up just going and making myself a drink while I waited because it was just black screen. I don't know why. Like on initial startup, like. Right, quest and stuff. What we can do is we could go for Blackwall. This one of Liliana's agents reported a man calling himself Blackwall, dressed in full Grey Warden regalia, and last seen travelling through the hinterlands. With so many wardens disappearing in the wake of the Divine's death, this Blackwall should be questioned. Yeah, let's do this.
The hand says you get a pass because this is not a Patreon stream.
Ah, I see.
And there's always one warden in each game.
Mm-hmm. There she is. Basically just need my team healer again.
Healies. Yep.
Barrier, yeah, sure. Barriers and healing. Thank you. Ah! Jumping off cliffs like a dumbass. Alright, back on me horse. Me stalker horse was always behind me.
It's just like in The Witcher.
Yeah.
You call your horse and it comes on,
Yeah,
like behind you.
At least in The Witcher, like, you see the horse walking behind a nearby tree or something, you know? In this, the horse is just behind you. It's fucking weird. It's like the Weeping Angels from Doctor Who or something. It's just there.
Oh yeah! Oh my god!
How do you? Okay, for real. How do you get off your?
Don't look away.
How do you get off? How do you get off? Whatever.
You need to dismount on a flat surface, or do that, I guess.
I don't know what I did. I just dropped off eventually. Drop off. Plus L, plus ratio. Son of a bitch. Let's do this again. I left the combat area, so they all have to respawn. God, I really want a combat roll.
There are multiple DLCs for Inquisition. I haven't played any of them, so I don't know if one of them is a Grey Warden DLC.
I haven't played any of them.
Me neither.
Although I certainly,
have all of them.
I certainly planned to play whichever one involves Solus, because, to be honest, like, one of the reasons
Trespasser?
That's the one. One of the reasons I played
Yeah.
Dragon Age 1 on stream to begin with was kind of in preparation for this new game when it comes out, because I'm so unremembered. I just do not remember this game well enough, and didn't know what the fuck was going on with Solus, who's like the main villain it's going to look like in the next game. So sorry, spoilers possibly, but I just felt like completely out the loop, so I felt like I needed to replay the game and do the DLC. Not to get political.
Yeah.
What is going on?
Bear says The Witcher 3 sent me to waking sleep, but at least I was aware of the horse being in that game.
Okay, there's one enemy was just hiding around a corner. That's why nothing was happening. Here we go. Fucking hell. Demons, man.
I'll close it. Oh no, you have another round.
Woo! Do a flip. Do an invisibility. Oh.
You have missed pretty much, Datura.
Oh, hey. Sorry, had a D&D session, then I had to drive to work. What did you miss? What you missed? Stephen went off on a political rant. Don't worry about it. We we saw a dragon. We died. We recruited a couple new companions. We got some annoying ass elf girl and this lady, who is some fairly high-ranking
lady.
enchanter with the boobas. We went to Paris to speak to the Pope. Well, actually, the Pope's dead, so we spoke to the remaining fucking chantry people, and they were still blaming me for killing their leader and everything else. But we were like, oh no, it wasn't us. Honest, promise, pinky promise.
And then the Templar came and
we've met
and then the Templars came and crashed the party.
We met the leader of the Templar, probably going to kill him at some point. We met the leader of the Mage Rebellion. We've agreed to a meeting with the mages because for some reason, like a battered wife, I keep going back to them no matter how many times they prove to be completely batshit. And that's basically you caught up. Oh, no, I'm shooting a goat. Accident. Stop shooting the goat! Shoot the fucking armed man! Priorities!
It's a ram.
Yeah. It's a fantasy goat, alright? I can call it what I want.
No, it's not a fantasy goat. It's not a fantasy goat.
Wait, no, it's actually called a ram. Sorry, I was expecting it to have some bullshit made up name, like a whatever. It's probably just called a ram, isn't it? I mean, there are fantasy fucking deer and stuff in this, isn't there? Like the stupid elf ones.
The Hala?
Yeah.
I don't think they're mentioned in this game at all.
Surely they are.
You can't see them and you can't hunt them.
Well, they're just called rams then. Whatever.
I don't think so.
Sam, what happened to your voice? He finished his transition. His voice therapy is coming along really well. Sorry, there. Apologies, Sam.
No problem, Steven.
Oh, it's a bear.
Oh, there are Hala in this game. I can't remember.
I would have thought Hala would have been one of the options as a horse mount thing.
No, there are some big ass deer.
Samantha is doing great. Sorry, we should say this. Nope. The assumption that Samantha would be the chosen name if this did happen. You can't just assume this. And Sam's accent changed. They are no longer British, I guess. Yeah, that too. I mean, who would want to be? End of the day. Who the fuck wants to be British?
He moved to Norway and became a Viking.
Give up. Bear hide. Sweet. Did I hear demons are giving you trouble? Sounds like you need some motivation. Do I? Not giving me that much trouble.
You should be here somewhere.
Here? Are we actually? Oh no, we are. We're
around
the lake.
around this lake.
I think it's over here. It's this building over here. I vaguely remember this area. Because it was at this point in the game where I began to actually start paying attention on my first playthrough. It's like, oh, a Grey Warden. Now I'm invested. Hello.
Remember,
there we go.
You're not hiding, you're holding. Otherwise, it's useless.
Blackwall. Warden Blackwall.
You're not. How do you know my name? Who sent?
Pointy beard.
That's it. Help or get out. We're dealing with these idiots first.
The hell is this?
Conscripts, here they come.
These bandits? Who are we fighting? Yeah, just bandits. See, I don't think bandits would typically pick a fight with, you know, a professionally trained, armed and armored man and a bunch of other dudes. Like...
No, but all bandits in all video games are...
That is true. It's like the Oblivion bandits, where they've got, you know, leather armor or fucking a little wooden shield, shitey clothes, and they're going after like the whatever the character's name is, I forget. With their god tier enchanted Daedric elven armor and everything else. And it's like,
good work, conscripts. Even if
oh, fucking raiders in Fallout 3 going after a power armored minigun wielding main character and their companion. I mean, at least in Fallout, you have the excuse of the raiders are drugged up to their eyeballs.
Now that's a beard. Not an HD beard, but that's some fine facial fur.
Mm-hmm.
You're no farmer. Why do you know my name? Who are you?
I know your name because I'm an agent of the Inquisition. I'm investigating whether the disappearance of wardens has anything to do with the murder of the Divine.
Maker's balls. The Wardens and the Divine. That can't... No, you're asking so you don't really know. First off, I didn't know they disappeared. But we do that, right?
I'm not sure about that line read.
Done. Wardens are the first thing forgotten. But one thing I'll tell you, no warden killed the Divine. Our purpose isn't political.
Warden Blackwall, quote, not to get political. Let's just be his tagline.
What's the warden purpose got to do with throwing farmers at bandits?
It should be this stream's tagline.
Different. I was in the area recruiting, fought some demons, then I heard about the stealing. Treaties give wardens the right to take...
But for real, who's the... Oh, for real, Tutoret. It's Oda. It's Drifty Saucer 71, also known as Oda. I'm sure you've been on streams before, right? Outside of Patreon.
I have... I think so. I've co-hosted once or twice before, I think.
I wasn't aware Grey Wardens could take whatever they want.
It's complicated.
Why couldn't it be Lily? She's in chat? Yeah, I could be in chat as well. Fuck video mind a little more.
I think Lily's streamed quite enough today, I would assume.
It's been a pleasure, Warden Blackwall, but this didn't help at all.
What? Warden Blackwall is going to say the D word. Darkspawn.
Inquisition. Agent, did you say? Hold a moment.
He's going to say the M word. Morbin.
Events like these,
fuck off.
Oh, no.
Their absence is almost as bad as thinking we're involved. If you're trying to put things right, maybe you need a warden.
Aw, thank you, Lily. I think your voice is nice to listen to. I don't like my own voice.
Warden Blackwall?
I was just talking about this with Sam today. Nobody likes their own voice. That's the thing. It's like everyone's voice sounds fine. Your voice sounds fine. Lily's voice sounds fine. Meanwhile, I hate my voice, so what can you do? Ooh, hold on. Do we want to swap out? Oh no! Damn it! Can I kick myself out of the party and have Blackwall and Vivian instead? Ooh.
I got jump scared by your fucking bald butler man, Stephen, from the Torah.
What? Alright, that's what we're going to do. Oh. So we got the two warriors now. I'm playing Archer, so we don't really need Varric. Sorry. And Vivian. I'm going to try and make an effort to play with different companions to what I usually would.
That's right, Neil. I was gonna say no one likes their own voice due to how they think they sound in their head when compared to their in real life voice. Yeah, my voice sounds much better in my head.
I really get wound up by, not necessarily my voice, like I'm fairly used to the sound of my voice because of my video editing and everything else, but I cannot stand, like, I don't really get plosives anymore, you know, like, peh, 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 you know, when the microphone kind of pops. I've usually been able to get rid of that. But like, mouthy noises when I'm trying to do a recording, I really get fucking pissed off with that, and it's incredibly frustrating when I'm recording big video scripts like I currently am, and I just have to do take after take after take, trying my best not to have these little noises, which I honestly don't know how much they bother anyone else, but I can't stand them. You know?
I can see a point.
I never really noticed them before. Before basically having this microphone.
I was trying when I put out my first highlights. I heard several times where, like, I was screaming and the microphone just cut out.
Sometimes it's...
I just, new microphone, can it pick it up? No, it can't. God,
I'll be honest, one or two times that's happened. Your scream cutting out at like the highest sort of point of the moment just adds to the comedy of it. Like when Dogmeat got his head cut off by a deathclaw, it becomes like the perfectly cut scream, or perfectly, what is it called? Perfectly timed screams, or whatever the meme is.
Magical scrying skull.
Yeah, something like that.
Just adds to the effect.
No, and just goes silent. Yeah.
Where is this?
Does speaking a different language affect how you feel about your voice? No, I don't think so. I think my voice changes a little bit. I've heard this with, like, when I talk to some Swedes, they talk Swedish and then they transition over to Norwegian and their voice gets a bit more high-pitched. But I think my voice sounds pretty much the same when I talk English or Norwegian.
Can't discount my gender dysphoria being a factor, of course. I mean, that's gotta be.
You can be the judge of this. I don't know how my English sounds on this stream. Men hvis jeg slår over på norsk, så jeg vet ikke om det blir noe særlig annerledes. Jeg snakker kanskje litt fortere, men jeg tror ikke stemmenivået så annerledes. I don't think my voice is
like your
I'm talking
accent,
fast.
I guess, still sounds the same. Yeah, the only difference is, like, you're obviously much more confident in your native language, so you talk slower, but, like, you could probably drift in between, you know, Norwegian and English fairly easily, and it would sound like you're changing your voice.
Yeah. No. Because sometimes when I talk Norwegian, I can't bring out the Norwegian word, so I find the English instead. So, but I'm much more confident with my English now that I'm streaming, so I don't stutter as much and forget certain words. Sometimes when you help me on stream, Steven, I just stuck.
Well, once or twice you've, like, not remembered a word or whatever. And you'd be like, this thing, when it's like this thing which happens, blah, blah, what does that mean? To be honest, though, everyone does that. Like, what native English speaker doesn't also forget a specific word? I do it all the fucking time.
Yeah.
Native any language, obviously. Sometimes I forget my name. It's Scott, isn't it? Now I can't stop thinking about Oda speaking Norwegian and then suddenly in a really deep voice going, cheeseburgers in English. Sure.
My voice can't go that low. Cheeseburgers. I had just
me and Sam actually have a term. I referenced it today on Lily's stream about the super battle droids in Lego Star Wars. We call it the hamburger voice. The hamburger voice. And what it is, it's a particular type of YouTuber back in day who is obviously like 12-year-old or whatever, but is giving like some tutorial on how to use Audacity or you know, how to fucking get a 20 kill streak in Call of Duty. I don't know, whatever the fuck that they're making a video on. But they're lacking confidence in their own voice because they don't want people to think of them as young. So they obviously put on a deep voice when they're talking. They put it through Audacity and make it deeper than it really is. You know what I mean? We've all seen that on YouTube, right? You know what I mean? The hamburger voice. It's the sound of talking while eating a hamburger. The thing about language is that even if it's not perfect, people will understand you fine. No one is a grabber, Nazi to that degree. Yeah, exactly. Like Uni, if she's still in chat here, English is obviously not her native language. She taught herself English in a year, and considering that, it's actually pretty fucking incredible. But like, even my dad said this, like he could have a conversation about, you know, anything with her, and even if she doesn't understand all the words, context is a much bigger part in conversation than like the actual specific word, you know.
Yeah, that's what I didn't like to read English books because I got stuck on certain words, but in later life, just read the whole sentence and you get the context of it. You don't need to know that word specific.
And if you're ever having a conversation with somebody who, you know, they're speaking not their first language, under no fucking circumstances laugh or make fun of them making mistakes, because you are now just a piece of shit who is just undermining their confidence when they're trying they're doing something as best they can. So yeah, never be a fucking grammar Nazi, Nazi, as Lily says.
Nazist, as we say.
Oh, Christ, my forehead. We are actually overtime already. I didn't notice. With your voice, Stephen, it took me at least a few days to realise you're Scottish, because before I found you, I thought all Scotsmen were deep, grisly voice. Ugh. You know what? I had people in the shop the other day.
That's the stereotype.
I had a couple people in the shop the other day who, quite rude, honestly, but whatever, just sort of went like, "So where's that accent from?" And I just responded, "Here," because I live. The town I work in is the town I was born in. It's the town I was raised in. I've lived here most of my life. And they were like, "No, I don't think it is." It's like, okay, well, if you want to know the specifics, you know, my mum's from here and my dad's from here, it's probably some weird combination of that. If I'm being honest, I fucking know my accent's a bit weird. I blame, like, Americanisms and YouTube. You know, I'm part of this generation.
But you're not that broad.
No, I know I'm not. But, you know, I've...
Like your accent isn't that broad, like that's what's depicted in media and TV and movies and whatnot.
My mum's side is West Coast, my dad's side is East Coast of the country, which means that I'm not really fully immersed in either, and there is, you know, tons of variation in accents, as there is anywhere in Scotland. So as a result, I kind of just have this fairly generic, and because I've spent years and years and years making a conscious effort, ever since my original YouTube channel, which will go unnamed, trying to be understood by an international audience. So I have almost weaned myself off of what would have otherwise been, you know, a bit of a thicker accent. Which is what it is, and it results in people being dicks sometimes in public. I want a constant watch on that damn thing. My original...
I got a weird roaming accent. I got a weird roaming accident. Mom's London, Dad's Yorkshire, and I have autism. Fun fact, Stephen, because of you, I say, see you later in a Fox Scottish accent.
In a full Scottish accent. Amazing.
Oh.
No, yeah. Actually, I got quite fucking annoyed in my old workplace. Like, I mostly worked with English people. Like, my supervisor was from Manchester. And pretty much 90% of people were from Teesside in England. But most of the Scottish guys who were there were mostly, like, Glaswegian. And sort of from that area, which is probably what most people think of like a Scotch accent, sort of internationally. I think they're usually thinking that. So when they hear me, they basically say to me, "Nah, you're not Scottish," or, "Oh, Jesus Christ," my fucking mank supervisor, who was a bit of a cunt, I'll be honest, would constantly refer to, "Oh, that's Stephen, he's the posh jock." Fucking bellend. Yeah. I did not appreciate that at all, if I'm being perfectly fucking honest. Yeah, so that was a bit annoying. I had a couple guys think I was Irish. I don't hear it, but all right, sure, why not? Whatever. Accents are weird, and I know mine's is. That's the end of that story. Christ, that's lawsuit territory. Sue the racist. My dad calls me a Southern Scot because I can do a Scottish accent with a bit of a Southern States twang. A bit of a Southern twang. Essentially a hillbilly Scot. Here's Laird Stephen of Clan Red Scot. Fucking yeah. Alright, I am going to end the stream now because if I'm being honest, my fucking forehead is getting fucking god-awful itchy, which means that I need to go wash my face, put on some screen, and probably get away from a TV for a while. So before I tear my skin off, yeah, this has been a really fun stream. Thanks a lot for popping on, Oda, actually. I was perfectly happy to do this on my own, but I'm kind of glad I didn't in the end, because this has been a good crack.
Yeah, that's no problem. Are Sam gonna come tomorrow?
Probably.
Or should I do this again? Okay.
Probably tomorrow, because Sam is really into
just checking,
Lego.
because when you start the stream and Sam isn't here, why didn't you call me?
Oh well. I imagine he will be, but we'll see. I saw a dragon in the thumbnail. Did you fight one? Well,
He got killed by one.
we saw one, then we got airstriked by one, and then we died. The end. We'll be back, and in greater numbers. So don't worry about it. Alright.
Good night, everyone.
Good night. Oh, we will not see you next week. I said this earlier in the stream, but some of you have probably come in late. We're not going to be streaming next week. Sam is going to be visiting me, and I don't know, we would rather be doing other things than talk to you guys. He doesn't... The two of us crowded round the one microphone, let's be honest, it would be a little bit too intimate. So, we're just going to take the time off. We're going to make some other video content, some movie reviews, and we'll get back to you probably the following weekend, unless he's still here. We'll see. Aye.
We should do an everyone stream sometime and just have Steven, Sam, Lily, Oda, and the usurper, aka me, in one chat talking over each other horribly.
Well, at least you're honest about how that would happen, Bryn, because yes, it would just be a clusterfuck, and I try not to do them anymore after the first time. Yeah.
Mary, I want to see a picture on Twitter or Instagram or whatever. Send a direct message to me. I want to see
what's happening?
the hair.
Something about less hair? Getting a haircut?
Yeah.
Hey, sure.
We know Sam hates us. Nothing personal.
Ah well. Right, brilliant. Catch you all later. Bye-bye.